Most people don't know where the money they earn goes. What percentage of your income goes towards food, transportation, or clothes? Just like in any successful business, where you track your revenue and costs, it is important to track the expenses in our personal lives. African women need to become the CFOs of their financial lives and take control of the income that they earn now, instead of waiting for their incomes to increase in the future before they learn to manage their money.
Another voiceover I'd like to talk about in closing is the one about tracking your expenses. How many people don't know where their money goes, as in how much goes to rent, food, utilities, transportation, etc. Here it is. Quote, most people don't know where the money they earn goes. What percentage of your income goes towards food, transportation, or clothes? Just like in any successful business where you track your revenues and costs, it's important to track the expenses in our personal lives. African women need to become the CFOs of their financial lives and take control of the income they earn now instead of waiting for their incomes to increase in the future before they learn to manage their money. End quote. Again, there's something about these voiceovers. Africans need to learn this, need to stop doing that, need to grow up. Let's talk about the content of the voiceover, particularly where we're encouraged to view ourselves as businesses, to conduct ourselves as one word, a business. You're supposed to become the CFO of your life. Society is so messed up. So because businesses generate money, everything must now be run like a business, including our lives. Everywhere we're encouraged to brand ourselves like successful businesses do, optimize our time and be efficient like the best ones. And now we're supposed to be the CFOs of our lives. Our obsession with and valorization of commerce and the marketplace dehumanizes us. You're a person, you're not a business, you're not a brand, you're not a machine to be optimized, you're not a CFO. Unless, of course, you are, though I doubt it. You're a person, you're a human being. You're more than whatever value the marketplace places on you. You're more than your productivity and monetary wealth. You're a person. And that's enough. This episode's advice is to write down everything you spend in the spirit of tracking your expenses. Then separate your wants and needs and prioritize your needs and limit your wants. I want to tell you a small story about this as we close. I started doing this tracking my expenses thing, I think in 2019, somewhere there. And it went well, which is to say I was about maybe 83.6% consistent in writing down everything I spent my money on. I'd experimented before with the money tracking thing, most notably in 2017, but that was a different time and I don't remember doing it in 2018. Anyway, so I started doing it consistently. At first, it's fun because, I'm tracking shit. Also, it's a good way to stop yourself from spending money in ways you don't want to document. Eventually, it's just so discouraging. I stopped in 2021 after almost 3 consistent years. I stopped somewhere in August or something like that. When you don't have money, all tracking your expenses reinforces to you is how much you don't have money. I'd get paid. I get paid every 2 weeks. Then just pay my bills and buy necessary stuff for the house and be down to nothing. When things were good and I had 2 jobs, it was so much better because you get to slide something into the savings category. That only lasts until you have an emergency that forces you to withdraw from the savings fund. Don't get me wrong, tracking your expenses is useful. It's just so emotionally exhausting, so draining when it all comes in and goes out. Anyway, that is the only useful advice we've encountered so far. Track your expenses. It may break what's left of your heart, but what's a little heartbreak when we're shuttling towards a climate catastrophe? It's a lot. A little heartbreak is a lot. Do what works for you. Educate yourself about climate change. Talk to other like-minded people about it and educate those who will let you. Find a group doing something and join them. Do what you can. For you, nature, your heart, and your community. Until next time, remember who you are. Love life. Love people. Stay limited. Bye.